Today we come to speak on gratitude. So much of life is about allowing you to be in the emotions that feel the best to you, but this is not something that you naturally prioritize. You naturally prioritize what feels heavy, what feels harder to go through, what feels like you must do it instead of what feels like you should. And so much gets lost when you are not in natural resonance. Because when you are in natural resonance, everything feels good. It feels good. Things that are good will come to you. Things that are good will move towards you. And this will feel effortless and this will feel joyous. And this is why you always feel so good after you do something that lifts your spirits. And so we encourage you, instead of using vibrational hacks or trying to create something outwardly, we encourage you to simply focus on how you feel. Our channel always has said something, and we enjoy the sentence, and it is, if you have a good day every day, you will have a good life. And it doesn't matter if that entire day is a good day. What matters is that there are pockets of goodness within it. And we would encourage you to sift through every single day and find the pockets of good that exist within that day. Because if you find the pockets of good that exist within that day and you give them your energy, then you will find that these pockets become more and more, that more good things come into your life, that more good things just begin to arrive to you. And so being in gratitude is not simply about thanking. Being in gratitude is about being in that energy of joy. And if you want more joy, then the answer is simple. Be in more joy. And if you take time to be in more joy, then you'll be in more money. Every time you look at what you have in a positive light, what you have will grow. And so when it comes to manifesting money, you can look at everything that you have, because everything that you have will grow. Whatever you put your focus on at any given point is what you are unconsciously growing. And so if your mind tends to loop back towards things that are difficult, things that are arduous, things that are painful, things that are hard, because you don't want to repeat that experience, we would tell you to be very careful of that, because you create what you focus on. And so we encourage, you can't always control what is going on in your life. That is true. You can't control what is happening around you all of the time. However, you can control where you put your intention if you make a point to create spaces to put that in intentionally. Our channel will often listen to certain audios every morning, and those audios start her off from the right place. So she does not have to do as much work to be able to be in a space that feels good to her. Because this channel and any psychic will deal with a lot of heaviness in a day-to-day basis, both in the energies of other people, the energies of the collective, and the energies of what is brought to their attention. And so it is very important that if you deal with any type of heavy work, whether that's psychic, whether that's physical work, that you replenish and that you refill your cup after those experiences. So we encourage you to begin scheduling things that bring you joy within your life, or seek out joy, seek out nostalgia, seek out things that are fun just for the sake of being fun, because when you allow that fun into your space, you really do create more fun, more joyousness, more ease. What we would encourage you to look at is, it boils down to something very, very simple. How you feel in what you're doing makes all the difference in what you bring in. How you feel, you will manifest more of it. How you feel, you will attract things that have the similar feeling. It's like when you stub your toe. When you stub your toe and then you walk into the wall, and then you're missing text messages, and then you're late for what it is you're late for, and then it's just a spiral that does not seem to end. And this is not, the same thing can happen with happiness. And you might call this being on a roll. And you can be on a roll every day, but you have to consciously start your roll. If you consciously start your roll, then you don't have to wait for a roll to happen to you. And this might even be as simple as 20 minutes of funny videos. Our channel will often use things like dancing. Our channel will often use things like music, because it's effortless for her to step into that energetic space, right? The music of the days perhaps long gone can bring you so much joy in their nostalgia and just in the energies that were present at those times. So we encourage you to have a little bit of whimsy in your reality, creating pockets, for those spaces, because this will allow you to be able to create more whimsy that comes in naturally. If you want good things to come to you naturally, it is not that you have to put attention or effort into manifesting them. It is that you need to create from a space of, I already feel this way every day, and know that that will always generate more of what you want to receive. And if you do this, even on the worst day, even on the most difficult time, you do this consciously, you will always have good things rolling in when you do not expect them.